So community power can absolutely help tackle those big challenges that we face today in society, from these big trade-offs really that we need to navigate. So things around how to tackle the climate emergency locally, to what the post-COVID recovery should look like. We are now in the era of trade-offs, and so there are no simple, easy choices. And so I think it is incredibly important. And we discussed that today with the group and heard some great examples from around the country of how community power is already helping navigate some of these challenges, whether those are small sort of projects locally or kind of bigger things like citizens' assemblies as well, that are just helping put people's voices at the heart of change, give people back some of that power and the ability to make decisions alongside others in the community locally. So absolutely, community power can be a big part, and needs to be a big part of what we do next to answer those big challenges of today and tomorrow. We absolutely hoped coming here today that there would be some great ideas, some great questions, some great discussion taking place, and that's absolutely what we did find as well. So people from all around the country, all different sort of sectors really as well. So people who are very involved with charities locally, people involved with business, and others who work in or represent local government as well. And obviously we were joined in some of the sessions today by some government ministers and representatives from the other political parties as well. So I think bringing together these different minds, different perspectives to share really sort of their passion for making change happen and just dive into the detail a little bit more in terms of what practically that needs to look like and how we can do it has been really valuable today. I think what came through certainly in my session today was that while there's immense passion and pride that people have within their place, there is real challenges in getting the resources, the support to communities and to groups for being able to really take on these challenges themselves. So I think it is a big question for everyone here, and certainly for the government, but also local government and community groups as well alike, around what does that look like? Practically, how can power be put in people's hands? What are those resources needed? And making sure that that investment is made, because again, that is critical to how we're going to face up to and really sort of resolve some of the big challenges of today and tomorrow. So some great ways that power can be put into people's hands are through projects like citizens' assemblies, citizens' juries, where you're getting together a representative group of people within a place to, for example, talk about what to do about the climate emergency locally. And we've worked on this at TPXimpact ourselves and have supported, for example, earlier this year, Blackpool Council in designing and helping them run their climate assembly, bringing together people to talk about what should the council be doing, but also local organisations and residents too, when it comes to tackling the climate emergency. So that's one example of this as well. Another is around something called participatory budgeting, which simply put is supporting local people to actually make decisions about where the money is spent. And there are great examples around the country of that as well. So North Ayrshire does some great work on that in Scotland. Newham here in London has been doing that as well. And those are just two examples that we shared and talked a bit about today. And I think there's a lot that can be learned from those, but also again, just bringing people together to discuss other routes has been really useful today. Well, we're really passionate about all of this work. It's what I get out of bed for every day. So I'm very fortunate that I lead our work when it comes to community and political engagement, to get to be part of these discussions and hear some of these great ideas. You know, we want to do more and more of this work and support councils, but also community groups, charities as well, and others, to be able to really come together to convene voices across a place, to make sure that different lived experience is heard and factored into those critical decisions that have to be taken for us to be able to do things like tackle the climate emergency and recover from the pandemic in a way that actually works for people within their place.